I am going to be sharing some of my secrets. I don't know, how does that even sound? I will be sharing what to not do as a programmer. And this information is pretty important. Like, you do not want to be doing these things, let me tell you. I have learned through experience and I will be sharing my experience with you. So the first one is tutorial hell. If you don't know what it is, I will explain it to you now. So, let's say there's like this person and they want to learn a coding language. The person might look at these videos and think, oh, that sounds like an interesting thing to make. Printing something out, I don't know, printing some text on a screen or something. There will be this person on the video that will be sort of typing away, sometimes not even explaining it very well, but just being like, oh, we're going to do this, da 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 da. And then this person will be like, oh, okay, let me just type that in. I feel like it's the equivalent of, I don't know, picking up a textbook and just typing the exact words in a Google Doc. The understanding and learning that you're getting from it is probably really limited. Okay, so the next one, to be fair, I'm going to be honest, like I still kind of do it to an extent, although I'm trying to reduce it as much as I can. So this is basically using AI for any answers or anything you get stuck with. So basically when you learn to code you will often find stumbling blocks, things that you can't seem to work out why they are broken and you can't seem to fix them, and you're trying all these things and then like the frustration is piling up. For example, with me, if I'm really kind of like stuck on something, I won't immediately try and use AI. I will try and use my own brain. So I'll try and understand, okay, well what is going on here? Like try and break it down, what I've already done. I'll be able to come up with answers myself, like, oh, is it that I've put this function in the wrong place? Or is it that my syntax is not great? I'll try and sort of like problem solve and take different solutions and like go and try them, and then if that doesn't work I will try and Google what I think, and then if like I use this as an absolute last resort, if nothing seems to be working and I've been at this for like an hour or longer, I will ask ChatGPT. However, I will not copy their exact code, but yeah, I would use AI as a last resort. Another thing that you should never do, and this applies to when you are like first starting out, is to not jump between languages. At the end of the day, I think what employers are looking for, and just on a sort of your own basis and your ability to create software, I think having depth in even just like one language is far better than spreading yourself too thinly and trying to learn a little bit of everything. Yeah, and also what I found is if you, I don't know, spend quite a few months, even years, just learning one language, you'll find that the way it works and the concepts and everything, they are very transferable into other languages. Right, so the next thing that you definitely must not do is compare yourself to others. It's easier said than done, I get it. And you see people on YouTube, especially if you're trying to learn from YouTube and other social media. Oh look at me coding. Oh look, it's so easy, I just type on the laptop all day. Okay, that's my job done for the day. Like, no. I like to think of it as like, so the programming computer science world is so vast. No one's going to know like everything about everything. People are always still learning and growing in their different like little routes that they're taking and things like that, and on their own journeys. Also, if you've like, I don't know, printed something out in the console or the terminal, or created a small web application, mobile application, whatever it is, you are a developer. Like, no one can tell you that you're not. If you have literally developed something through programming, girl, you're a software developer. Like, you're literally doing it. The last thing that you should definitely not do as a programmer, I mean, let's face it, there are probably a lot more reasons, but it's to just have like vague ideas. So when I've tried to make projects in the past, if I have an idea, that's great, but if I do not break the project down into smaller sections and I just go at it with the code, I get really lost. I don't really know where I am with the code. I don't know how to progress. I don't really know what it's meant to look like. I feel like that is the way it needs to be done, and otherwise you just end up getting lost and you don't know what progress you're making, what's going on, and it gets quite confusing. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you interact in any way possible, that will enable me to keep creating content and sharing my knowledge and expertise in this sector, which I think is really important, as well as female representation. Woo! We love a woman in STEM, let me tell you. I hope you found it helpful, and see you in the next one.